An actress of repute who had won 7 Filmfare Awards and was the one to set record in her time, had been shunned by the film industry when she first entered it because of her body form. Why was she then able to attain that height? Or how was she able to attain that height rather? A man coming from a very simple background and a humble one at that reaches dazzling heights as a writer, producer and director, and at a very young age too. What is the combination in this chart that makes him reach that height? Let's look into the charts of Nutan and Gurudat to understand what made them who they were. In Faldipika, the Rajadhyaya Yoga has a shlok which states that if even one planet is in a good house and is not placed in the 6, 8, 12 and is retrograde, please, the retrograde is underlined in bold and italics because this is something that we are going to do work on. It is, even if it is debilitated, it is not combust, that is, it is shining fully brightly. Then in that case, it confers the person a great height. It further goes on to say that if there is more than one, that is 2 or more planets which are retrograde in the chart, then whatever the place is, the person becomes a king. In today's democracy, we can say that the person attains the height, a big height in whatever profession the person is working in. So this is what retrograde planets do to us. Well, the reasoning behind it is that retrograde planets have a bal. When we do the Shad bal, they have a bal which is known as Cheshta bal. So that gives them a lot of strength. There is another clause in the same Faldipika shloka which says that they should be in good houses or in good signs in the D9 also. That is a clause that is attached. So when I am looking into the chart of Nutan here, I am seeing that she has 2 retrograde planets. That is her Lagna Lord Mercury and the 10th Lord Mercury is in the 9th house. First and foremost, it is placed in a very good house, the 10th Lord in the 9th house, a great place to be in, and it is retrograde at 14 degrees some minutes. So that makes in the D9, it comes back to the sign of Taurus, which makes it Vargottam. It's great to go there. Let's talk about Jupiter, which is retrograde in the 3rd house for her and is placed in the sign of Scorpio for her. It's the lord of the 4th and the 7th houses. In this case, if you look at the degree of Jupiter, it's 27 degrees. When we do the calculation for the Navamsa, it comes back to the sign of Pisces, which is great because Pisces is its own sign for Jupiter. So these 2 retrograde planets in the Navamsa hold good positions, and once again we also see the importance of Navamsa, that's just telling you on the side, but also we understand that planets being retrograde, well placed, have an ability to confer a king-like status to Nutan in the industry that she worked in, that is the film industry. We take another personality from the film industry itself, as I promised, that is Gurudat. In Gurudat's chart, we see that Saturn is placed in the sign of Libra. It is exalted, but it is retrograde, and it is the lord of the 5th and the 6th house for the Virgo Lagna Kundli. Now it is placed in 14 degrees some minutes, which then makes it in the Navamsa go to the sign of a friend, that is in Taurus. And Jupiter here is placed in its own house, again a retrograde planet placed in the 4th house. So it comes in the sign of a friend in the Navamsa, that is in the sign of Scorpio. It's well placed. Both these planets, as we see, are well placed even in the D9. So as we see, both these planets gave him a lot of push to work hard, and he became one of the well-known faces at a very young age in the industry. Important point to consider here is that it should be in the good places in the Navamsa, and more than one retrograde planet gives you a high like nothing before. Till we meet with you again, stay safe. Thank you.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.